What's going on, everyone? I hope you're very well. I hope you're having a very nice day. Today we're going to be working on this little juniper that you've seen me work with in all the videos. I told you that this was going to be a root over rock project, and last time we checked on it, I removed the plastic bag entirely. So now we can see that the roots have completely gone into the soil down below. So we can see that it's well on its process of holding firmly onto the rock. Yeah, so this is going to be a very short video. What we're going to do today is just cut, the zip ties, so that the plant can continue to hold onto the rock by itself. So we're going to carefully remove them. Yeah. Let's see. And if we can, try to be extra careful so as not to disturb the roots that are already in place, already in position. That'll be very good. Yeah, so for example, we remove this one, and there's another one going horizontally over there. So we can also go ahead and remove that one, like so. And don't try to cut in one place and then pull. It's much better to, make several different little cuts so that we can safely remove the whole thing. So this is another angle. We can clearly see there that there are a couple of main roots that have taken prominence and are very, very strong. That's exactly what we want. Oh, sorry. That's exactly what we want, and just continue with this, yeah? So, yeah, we just carefully remove them, yeah? Let's see. So there, right? Technically, this is already standing on its own. So, the rest is just a matter of time, letting it grow, fertilizing heavily, maybe even putting this is a colander, into a larger container so that I can continue to thicken, and especially the roots continue to thicken and thicken, and this becomes completely engulfed, completely, smothered by the roots, especially the large ones, like I mentioned. And when it comes to the foliage, the last time, I cut a few branches that were growing downwards, and we can see that it's nice and healthy. Overall, this looks like a nice little tree. Anyway, so this is the juniper part of the video. But I also noticed, and you can see in the description, that a couple of my plants are becoming very active because of the mild temperatures. This is a very mild winter, and so we can see that there's quite a bit of growing in some of the plants. This is, I think, over here, the last project that we worked on, and it's the root over rock, or in this case, it's a rock planting actually. Pinus Cembroides over rock, and we can see that the little seedlings are okay because they've elongated. They are now facing the ground. They are not growing horizontally, but this is going to be resolved in the future when they become sturdier and they naturally reach towards the light. So I was saying that we can definitely see some growth here. You can see right there in the middle, I'm gonna come in you can see the roots are growing into the soil. There's another one over here, I think. See that? So the little pines are super active, and so I got to thinking, and I thought it was a very good time of the year to start another rock planting, just like this one, but now featuring one of these little seedlings. From the videos that I've uploaded and the videos where we started working on these, germinating and working them as bonsai, you can see that I got tons and tons of them. So yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do today. And it's going to be very simple. You're going to see that once we start working with them, especially once we get them out of the little styrofoam cups, the roots are going to be very active. The root mass is going to be nice and healthy. So look, we got the container here on top of which they're going to grow. So it's a very simple procedure. I'm going to pause the video real quick so we can get everything in position, and then we can continue. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do it. Okay, so here we are. I got my nursery bag here, and I also have my stone. Some people might say, well, why do you use this stone if it's not very porous, it doesn't have any crevices where the roots can grow and hold on to the rock so it becomes steadier? I just selected this rock because first of all, it does have some crevices and interesting features where the plant can grow. And I also like the color. It's readily available where I live. So there's a number of factors involved. Yeah. So as you've seen in previous videos, the next step would be to encase the rock in the nursery bag and then fill the sides with bonsai soil. I got my bonsai soil here in this bucket. So what we do is literally, right, just fill it up like so. There's very little difficulty or skill involved. Yeah, so continue doing this, and then the next step would be to get the little seedling out of the bag. Sorry, out of the styrofoam cup. Yeah. See, we continue like this. I use cocoa peat or cocoa coir in my substrate, so you can see big chunks like this. You can go ahead and discard those. Yeah. I think we're about ready there, and next step would be to get this little guy out of a pot, makeshift pot. Yeah, and we'll see the root mass, and just as I suspected, you can see the roots are nice and active. Look at those white tips that we have there. So it's a very good looking plant. So we just go ahead and place this on the rock. I'm gonna pause the video for obvious reasons, and then we can continue. Okay, so there we are. You can see that I'm not using any type of zip tie or wire or anything to hold it into position, just because I've seen that the roots in these pines, this species of pine, Pinus Cembroides, is super vigorous, and so I'm just gonna go ahead and pile some bonsai soil on top, and the little plant will do the rest. With time, of course, we can go ahead and, like we've done with previous examples, keep removing the top of the nursery bag so that the roots are sort of like forced to reach downwards into the substrate. When this is established in the nursery bag, we can also go ahead and water and fertilize more heavily towards the base. So again, the plant can continue to reach downwards into the colander. Yeah. So maybe where you live right now is not the ideal time to do this because it's winter, right? But that goes to show that you have to sometimes play by ear when it comes to where you live, the plant species that you're working with, and of course, like I mentioned before, you know, what's readily available where you live. So that's it. That's exactly it. That's all that we're going to do today. The only thing left for us to do is to water this, and we'll call it a day. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and water this with container. I'm not going to use the hose because it'd be too aggressive, it'd be too forceful, and so that's what we're going to do, and we'll call it a day. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. So I'm actually going to use my hand like this, so water generously. You can see the drainage of the new bonsai soil, the fresh, not new but fresh bonsai soil. It's really good. So this is going to be really good too for the little pine. Yeah, so we continue to do this until the soil is nice and settled, and we can see that the water is also coming out the bottom of the colander, the bottom of the nursery bag into the colander. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I thought I'd give you like a little peek of the area and where we're working, because I've got a lot of different little projects around me. In fact, every morning when I go out, have a cup of coffee, I take a look at my projects, and if I'm not careful, I can spend hours here just looking at the plants. But anyway, that's it. We just leave it like that, and we can see that this is the little guy we worked on today. Over here we have our little bonsai from scratch, the ficus edition pine over there, loopy pine, another one over there, Italian stone pine, and these are Mexican blue pines. I planted several of them. You can see another one here, another one there. Oh, this is really cool. My Serissa plant, the cuttings, those two cuttings over there, I'm also going to use them for future rook over rock projects. Well, at least one of them. You see that I really like that theme in bonsai. And the other one, I'm going to use it for a terrarium actually. You can see that how this little guy is already resembling a small tree, a miniature tree. So that's perfect for a terrarium build. But anyway, yeah, as you can see, got my hands full. I hope you're also practicing bonsai. You're also staying safe, staying happy. I just hope everything is going well with you. If you haven't subscribed to my other terrarium channel, please do. I haven't uploaded that many videos there, but I intend to. So definitely give it a try if you're interested in plants, aquariums, terrariums, and whatnot. Okay, so I hope you're very well. Any comments, doubts, questions, or anything, drop them down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.